examine this text. First of all, Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem. And the Bible said he had to pass through Samaria. Yeah. Jesus, being a Jew, is supposed to have no dealing with the Samaritans. Yeah. But I think I might have to remind you that Jesus was just not an ordinary Jew. That's right. Jesus was God in his humane form. So therefore, Jesus was different from most Jews. So whatever the Jews thought, that was their thinking. But Jesus had another agenda. His ministry was different. And I think I might have to tell you, even though you sit beside sister so-and-so with a college degree, or brother so-and-so that work at the post office, if you're not serving God, your agenda ought to be a little bit different. All right. See, everybody in church ain't saved. Yeah. I don't care what y'all say. Everybody in church ain't holy. Everybody in no, so if you happen to be with the wrong crowd, you need to have a different agenda. Separate yourself. See, one thing about it, even if you have to be in the same family, that don't mean you have to do the same thing. Yeah. Somebody ought to help me here. Yeah. And when Jesus came into Samaria, there was some men. The Bible said 10 of them that stood afar off. The book said he met 10 lepers, which stood afar off. And you all know why they had to stand afar off. I want to put this in the text because I'm going to come back to it later on. Can I do that? Yes. They stood afar off because being with the disease of leprosy, they could not even go home to their own family members. They couldn't be among people because they were lepers. And at that point in time, leprosy was a bad disease. In fact, there wasn't no cure for leprosy. So nobody wanted to contact you if you had leprosy because it was considered contagious. So here Jesus is coming through Samaria, and I want y'all to look at this picture closely. But here these 10 men standing afar off. Standing afar off. Watch this. They cried out to Jesus. Notice the text says they said, Jesus, come, Master. In other words, there could have been somebody else in the crowd named Jesus. So they wanted him to make sure that he knew that they were talking to him. They didn't just say Jesus and leave it. They said Jesus, Master. In other words, what I want to have y'all to understand that Jesus is Lord of Lords. He's King of Kings. He is our Master. So what they said to him, Jesus, Master. And in case somebody else is in the audience or in the crowd with you, Jesus, we want you to know who we talking to. If that's the case, somebody else walking along beside you, they name Jesus too. I want you to know who we talking to. We ain't talking to just old Johnny Frank. We ain't talking to just old Sam. We're not talking to old David. We're not talking to James. We're talking to you, Jesus, because we need you to get the message. And I want to help you all with something. Stay off the telephone. I'm coming at you. Stay off the telephone talking to everybody else about your business. If you're going to take it to Jesus, then you don't need to tell everybody else. You don't need the crowd to know everything that's going on. You need to let no life. He said, go and show yourself to the preacher. Yes, sir. Now this was Jesus. Y'all got it, ain't you? This is the Lord talking. Yes, sir. This is God in his human form. Look what he said to the lepers. He said, go and show yourself to the preacher.
All right.
And here you got boys at home on Sunday. You won't say get up and come by the preacher. You let them sit there all day Sunday, or lay on the couch drinking beer. You got cousins, uncles, aunts, sisters that you never tell them to go and show themselves to the preacher. Y'all can come on with me. I'm coming at you anyway. Just sit right there. Just sit right there. The problem we have in the contemporary and New Testament church of the day is that we want to be down on the preacher. But I think I might need to tell you, I think I might need to remind you that regardless of what old Johnny in the street said, if you're a Christian, you need to tell them, you can say what you want to, but I'm going to advise you that you need to go by the preacher. Yeah. See, it's important that we understand that the preacher have a role that every man in the country don't have. Watch this. Barack Obama is the president, but he's not a preacher. You waiting on Barack Obama to give you some subsidy for your unemployment and give you a house. But Jesus told these boys that you need to go. He didn't send them to the king. He didn't send them to the magistrate. He said, go and show yourself to the preacher. It's a sad situation that we got people 30, 40, 5 years old, 40, 45 years old that ain't never been to church. How is it that you got folk in this country at least 40 years old ain't never been to church? I baptized a young lady Sunday morning, 20 years old. That's not out of order. That you got 32% of the nation is not Christian. How you gonna get this thing in the battle if you got these people that I don't do the church thing? Man, I mean, hey, the preacher ain't nothing but a pimp. And y'all fall out and go to there. Christian folk. If you want to know what to get mad about, you ought to be mad right there. How they gonna call your pastor a pimp? You don't give your money to the preacher. You give your money to God. If the preacher take it and do something he got nothing to do with it, God gonna have the preacher. That's not your job. You allow folk to talk about the preacher. How they gonna come to church and you sit up and allow them to put the preacher down? How you gonna have a church without a preacher? Come on. Huh? Y'all ain't like, I told y'all we go like this. I know. Oh, he gets talking because he's a preacher. Yeah, I'm talking because I'm a preacher because I told the day. Yeah, you don't make me feel bad. I want y'all to know that. Let me tell y'all something right quick. I think I might need to help y'all right now. You ain't embarrassing me. Don't make me feel bad at all. Yes, I'm talking because I'm a preacher. I'm a preacher because I know the thing to tell you and you need to be listening. Yeah, you need to be listening. Isn't it amazing how we have in this society how we actually have come against the preacher? Boy, I wish y'all could see yourselves now. 1980. So I know exactly when I said things that the congregation don't like. They be sitting around like, he shouldn't have said that. Well, I mean, my job is to preach to you,
Yes.
give you what thus says the Lord, as he give it to me.
Yes.
If you got issues with it, I'm the wrong somebody.
That's right.
Now let me see if you're tough enough to take it out with him. Since you don't like what I'm saying, take it to the Lord. See, can you handle it with him? Amen. Amen. Now, it ain't nothing you can do with it. Be walking like this. Amen. Amen. But leave the Lord alone. Jesus said to this boy, I'm going to get out of here. All right. He said unto them, go and show yourselves unto the priest. Now what happened in that stanza, in the next sentence, look what happened. He said to the leper, he didn't try to heal him. He didn't lay his hands on him. He didn't get no oil. He said unto them, go and show yourselves unto the priest. Now look at the very next sentence. It said, and it came to pass that as they y'all ain't got it. See, it wasn't that the Lord needed the preacher to actually do the healing. He just needed the leper to be obedient. The problem with you, the reason why you ain't healed, is because of your lack of obedience. Watch this, watch this. See, God, he wants us to be obedient. God could have built a fence. He could have put a brick wall. He could have dug a ditch around the two trees. When he told Adam, touch not these two trees. But it was not that God wanted to restrict Adam from the trees as much as he wanted Adam to be obedient. Somebody out there help me here. I come out and tell you tonight that the blessing does not lie in your giving. And that's why some folk can give $1,000 and some can give 10, but if they owe billion in their giving, that's when the blessing comes, when you owe. Oh, I don't have some help in here.